step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. He did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Young. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Throw it on 3rd and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. He'll field the punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground here. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
3rd and short. They'll try to throw for it. Wide open downfield. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here comes a handoff. You seem to be able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. Allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Trying to find some room. It's Young. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Nice grab. It's White. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Lets it fly to the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route, did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's Young.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job of the defense.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
The receiver makes the catch. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. As the first down is still going. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
For Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
Bringing pressure. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Gators will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Thomas.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He hands it off from the gun. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Clark. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Gators trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Fighting Irish, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Point after, not right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And He's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Throw to the running back in the flat. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. The receiver grabs it. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the left side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, he makes the catch. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set, he's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pass caught, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Florida! That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. 17. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Rush offense comes back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he's still trying to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? To the air, it's Carr. Pass rush closing in. Pulls it in. It's Young. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Defense is coming after him. Caught over the middle. It's Larson. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Fires it to the wideout. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
The receiver looked a little bit sloppy getting out of that break slow and forced the quarterback to be late with the ball, and it made it easy for the defender to break on the pass.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Young. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Inside the 25. They finally stop him all the way down at the 6-yard line.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
Catch made on the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. The shotgun handoff here. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw, testing the middle. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Thomas. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
First down, looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of 17.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Clark. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Montgomery. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
So the offense calls a timeout here as they're forced to the half. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchdown. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To throw, it's Carr. Caught quickly. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They look to throw it here on second down. The pocket breaking down. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Larson. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. First play of the second half is a handoff. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. Slides to avoid the big hit.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Important second down play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football, because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He'll try a pass here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets made on the out route. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. On the run, it's Young. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Carr. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly hold nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Not lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. That's caught. It's Clark. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
They're going to run it. Breaks an open space. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside.
have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, when you go against man-to-man coverage, you need some help from the quarterback. It's easy to look at the quarterback and say, why didn't you make this throw? But his intended target needs to get some separation against that man coverage to be able to open up the opportunity.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. He's got his man in the open field. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And the Gators looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Great job of the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Florida, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Carr. With the catch, it's Gilbert. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says, we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
Down near the sticks, it's Larson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
That's caught. It's Gilbert. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And they'll just down it right here.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stop at the 27. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They always seem to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Now it's 2nd down here. Back to pass. It's Carr. Makes a quick round. That'll pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, this was a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
He finally makes the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal. Well, the defense knows, Kurt, it might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Looking to chuck it again. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Notre Dame. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll run it here. He finds some space. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Quick throw caught on the left side.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. What a catch! They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Gators. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Carr. Lets it go quickly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Caught over the middle. It's Larson. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Oh, would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. dropped at the 3.
Boy, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do. And Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. We're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Punt team ready to boot it away. And he's able to send the punt away. He'll field it close to midfield. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The Gators offense retakes the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And Florida has the lead curve as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. It's a run. Running back's got it. Takes him about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This will be a 39-yard attempt. Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The pass is intercepted. Brings it to the open.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some trouble.